Number 3. Lulu doesn't give Morgan and Amy a chance. I'll give Lulu credit in this episode because Lulu is the only Teddy in Shiny Things. As I said earlier, this is the only episode on this VHS that I find to be interesting, and there's nothing bad about it at all. The episode is about the Bananas In Pajamas, Lulu, and the Rat in the Hat trying to figure out who's been taking all the shiny things in Cuddles Avenue, including missing bottle tops from milk bottles. After a shiny party hat falls on B2's head, the Bananas In Pajamas discover that it was Maggie the Magpie with Rat in the Hat's pocket watch in her mouth that likes shiny things. This very much reminds me of the Barney and Friends episode At Home with Animals, where a puppet squirrel takes Tasha's shiny new locket because squirrels like shiny things. Some animals love shiny things of many different objects. Now, while I will give Lulu credit in this episode and the strong ending in Big Parade, I can't give her credit in this short, the first short out of 3 that's on this tape. Morgan and Amy compete in a block tower battle to see who has the tallest block tower. The two of them do very well. They both compete very strongly and competitively, and then Lulu shows up. She knocks down Morgan's block tower. She's excited and wants to do some exercises and a race. But then she knocks down Amy's block tower, and Amy tells her that she can't do exercises inside. She has to do them outside. Lulu understands and comes up with the idea that she wants to do a race and have all the teddies involved in it. Lulu, if Morgan and Amy don't want to be involved in your race, don't let them be involved in your race, and don't come up with that idea at all. I'm sorry to say this, but you have been intimidating me ever since I saw you in the decorating episode on the Special Delivery VHS. Speaking of the Special Delivery VHS, number 4. The Bananas In Pajamas are better at organizing races than the Teddies. In the Season 1 finale, Ready, Steady, Go, the Bananas In Pajamas organize 3 special races. There are 3 different kinds of races. They are a 3-legged race, an egg and spoon race, and a sack race. Because this is the Season 1 finale, this was the last time that we had to listen to Duncan Wass as the voice of B1. And Duncan was and still is my favorite voice of B1 because he made B1 sound funny. B1, I love you and your Season 1 voice. Also, this was the last time that we had to listen to Sandy Lillingston. This was also the last time we had to listen to Sandy Lillingston as the voice of Amy, before Ken Radley and Mary Ann Henshaw took their places and voiced those two for the rest of the show's run. The one thing I like about the Bananas In Pajamas organizing races is that when they organize races, everybody's involved in it, and everybody is excited to do these races. They feel like they want to be involved in it. They want to do all the races, and they want to have fun with it. And this episode shows why of that. They're able to complete all 3 races before the episode ends. With the teddies organizing races, not so much. In wet paint, the teddies go outside to do jogging. Lulu wants all 3 teddies to run around with absolutely no stopping at all. Lulu goes, Amy tries to catch up, Morgan tries to escape from this, but he gets caught. So he has to come along. The 3 teddies jog until they get tired and are about to sit on a bench that the Bananas in Pajamas just painted, and the paint's still wet. So, with the ending for this, which I'll get to in a bit, this shows that the teddies didn't want to jog, or at least 2 of them, especially poor Morgan here, and they want to go get brushes and help paint the bench again. After Lulu's scene, she doesn't appear again for the rest of the episode. And there's also obstacle race, in which Lulu sets up an obstacle race for the teddies and the Bananas in Pajamas to be involved in. And the episode starts off kind of tiring, where it looks like the teddies are warming up, but they're just tired and breathless. I like the way Morgan tries to do push-ups and then plop. Then B1 and B2 see what's going on, and they think they're ready, but then they hear something and they're in trouble. When they do the obstacle race, things start off well by doing the first obstacle, but then when they get to the second obstacle, B1 gets stuck in a tunnel, then Amy, and then Lulu. B2 helps B1 and Morgan helps Amy. And after that, B1, B2, and Morgan and Amy pretty much just called the obstacle race quits. And I would have liked to see the rest of the obstacle race if everybody was excited, and if the Bananas in Pajamas organized it instead. Teddies, if the Bananas in Pajamas are better at organizing races than you are, then maybe you should let them do all the racing work, and you 3 be the participants.